So here's the compost I got. I got it in better light now, so you can see it better. Look at that. That is good soil. And this in this cooler, I'm just going to save it for potting. See, my wife likes to plant things all the time, and we found that it works great when you use compost soil as a potting soil. It's better than the potting soil you buy at the store. And speaking of compost, look at this. Got compost all over the place here. This is a pile of grass cuttings. Look at that. Breaking down already. That's just grass cuttings. I mean, really, I don't add soil to this. It's just grass cuttings and thyme. And again, this was just earlier this year that I started this. It's been really dry lately, so that hurts the composting process a lot. I try to water it, but I'm watering plants and such, so I don't like to waste a lot of water just on these compost piles, but sometimes I do water them just because they're valuable to me. I want to keep them alive. And if you let them dry out too much, that pretty much kills everything that's going on with it. Not everything, but the moisture helps a lot. So, yeah, these piles. Got another big pile I'm working on. I've been just getting loads from the compost place where I get the equestrian center. They just have a public use compost pile, and I just get loads. I'm making my own pile here. I found that when it's in a pile like this, that really encourages the composting process. When I'm digging it up, I can feel the heat coming from the compost. That's a good sign. That's the sign that that composting is working. And this is the raised garden. I'm just waiting for these tithonia. I see birds, I see bees and butterflies. The deer really munched them. That's why they look the way they do, because the deer went off on them. As soon as I removed my scare deer, the deer came. So that scare deer, I guess, was doing better than I realized, because these got devoured once I moved it. But it's okay, I guess. I don't know. Deer really do a lot of harm. I have some cotton growing over there, and now I found out they like cotton too. They eat cotton, they eat zinnia, they eat all sorts of stuff that I never realized they actually like to eat. They don't seem to like my cassava though. This cassava has been looking nice, and I don't see any signs of them eating it. There is one cool thing. Cassava have flowers. Getting that or not? Okay. Yep. My cassava paradise here. Nice. Look at this. There's the flowers. Flowers all over it. course, I gotta show my wonderful tangerine. These are gonna be ripe to eat pretty soon. Look at that. That's big, solid. They're getting a little softer, but yeah, these are ripening. A lot of big ones. There's some small ones in there too, but yeah, this is nice. It's kind of weird. This tree only has tangerines on this one side. Look at that big one. And then we go over here. For some reason they're not over here. There's none on this side. I don't know. This is the first year we've ever gotten tangerines on this tree, so maybe next year it'll give fruit more evenly, but I'm not complaining. I just find it interesting that it did that. Half of it has a lot of tangerine, the other half is completely bare. I'm just happy to have some tangerines. I'm really looking forward to them. See, and there's a tithonia that didn't fall over. And so it's got more flowers on the top of it where the deer can't get to it. You see those butterflies on it. So here's a pile that I'm working on building up more and more. Every chance I get, I put throw weeds or grass or whatever. Since the rain stopped. Not really mowing much. I'm not mowing because I'm just letting it just dry. Yeah, nothing to mow. We might get some rain today, but I don't know. Believe it or not, right over there is another pile of it'll become compost. Right now it's just twigs and branches, but that's what it starts out as. And before you know it, it starts to break down, and that will be compost and all that too. And underneath those branches are other dried out branches. I like to put wet branches on dry, and that really helps. That's just cooler. I'm working on compost all the time. I mean, this right here, you know, this was just kitchen scraps. A lot of people just throw it away. It's just garbage. It stinks up the trash can. Animals get into it. Although the animals do get into my compost pile, I have to admit. But that's not as big a mess as when they get into your trash can, right? There's no mess. Just a compost pile. Yeah, look at that. I'm not seeing any worms, and I'm not sure if that's because it dried out or if this is past the point of where the worms like it. I'm not sure, but that looks like worm castings, really. Here's kitchen scraps that I'm turning into compost. Avocado peels, grapefruit, a lot of bananas. You can see some garlic, skin, a lot of different things like that that are from the kitchen. Onion, potato, carrot, whatever, you know, potato peel, carrot peel. Anything and everything from the kitchen, from cooking or just from eating a banana, whatever it might be. Over the months I've accumulated this. This started earlier this year. I'm not remembering exactly when this pile was started, but this is less than a year. And this here is more than a year. This is what it can become. I'm going to be working on some of this. Yeah, this is all that same banana peel. You can see that there were a lot of avocados. These are avocado trees growing. They're everywhere, little avocado trees. Probably like 10 or more in here. Some sweet potato vine. I actually had some squash growing from here. From the seeds that were in the compost. I didn't even plant them, but I got a lot of squash. I still have 4 more squash left of those. Here's the squash vine. That goes into the compost over there. Look at these. Here's some avocado trees. These just started growing this year. They won't survive the winter around here though. It's just cold enough to kill avocado. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get busy on my compost here. That big root. These roots out and they can become compost too. I didn't add any dirt to this, believe it or not. This is all just compost. What the hell? There's a sweet potato vine. That's what I try to do, is keep the roots out, because they're depleting my compost. They're using up all that energy, and it's not where I want it to go. I'm using this cooler for like a potting soil. Whenever we want to plant something, we'll have this cooler of excellent grade compost, dirt, compost soil. There's a worm. I'm seeing a lot of them right now, but there's one. There's a worm. Try to keep it wet for the worms.
It's probably from the trees.
I think so. I saw a root coming through the brick here.
can let this avocado grow there. You don't have to move there. They grow up over there.
Well, that's pretty good on that cooler. So look at that, just from that little corner, I got that much. I'll be moving this into a raised garden pretty soon, but that raised garden is not ready. So anyway, that's my compost work for the day. I mean, look at that little corner like that, and I got a pretty good size amount here in this cooler. Look at that. The roots, I do not like the roots. I'm going to get the roots out of here too. So, thanks for watching. Signing off. So anyway, yeah, very successful. Kitchen scraps turned to compost, and now I have a nice cooler of compost potting soil. And yeah, I'll be using that for a lot of different stuff. I'm going to be starting fall planting here pretty soon. I just ordered some seeds, so fall planting is right around the corner. So keep an eye open for some of my fall planting videos. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate you guys. I went over 1,000 subscribers a while ago, and it's kind of one of my bucket list goals for my life to get 1,000 subscribers, and there was a time I just thought it would never be possible, but it happened. Pretty cool. Appreciate that. Thank you to the YouTube community, people working together, people united, coming together, not going to war, not doing nuclear war against each other, watching videos, making nice comments, subscribing to each other's channels, people being nice to each other basically, which is cool. That's the part of humanity I really dig. Other parts of humanity I kind of get tired of, but I'm sure people are getting tired of hearing me talk now. So goodbye, signing off. Have a great day. Take care. Peace, love, happiness.